Hey, what's going on out there, guys? Hey, so what I was thinking is, I think I'm going to start just a little series here on just really the basics of fishing. So that's what I want to do here. I just want to go over some basics with our fishing line. What kind of fishing line we have, what are some characteristics with that fishing line, and then what kind of presentation those are good for. So the first thing I want to go look at is probably what's the most popular, and that's fluorocarbon. So fluorocarbon is really, it's the best line out there. There's not a lot of stretch with fluorocarbon. It does sink faster than monofilament. It is a little more expensive, but the really good thing about this line is you can really feel everything. And so as your bait falls, or if you're using it for a moving bait and it bumps against an object, you can really feel that. And so that's why fluorocarbon has become really one of the most popular lines of the three. But I love throwing this on a crankbait primarily, and a flipping stick. You could throw it on Carolina rigs, just anything that you want to get more feel on and you don't mind it weighting your bait down further to the bottom. So that's your fluorocarbon. Probably the most popular. And then arguably another most popular is braided line. Braided line has virtually no stretch whatsoever. And so this is not something that you want to put on like a crankbait or anything like that, because you do want to have some give as those fish attack those moving baits. Braided will not stretch whatsoever, and it's also buoyant, so it typically floats. So this is really good for throwing a worm, flipping a worm, just a Texas rig worm, or a jig, or topwater. But one thing I will tell you though, if you're going to use braided line, make sure you put what's called a backer on your reel first. So a backer is just get some cheap monofilament line, spool you up, about a quarter of the spool of that, and then tie that line to your braided line, and then spool the rest of your reel with that. So that's braided line. Last, if all of this was super overwhelming and you're still trying to figure it out, just listen to this one here. Of all three of them, this is by far, monofilament is the most versatile line that you could use. And so, it could stretch as much as 25% of its original length that you have on the spool. And so, you can fish this with basically any rod setup. Hey, that's it. I hope this video was informative for you. Don't forget, like, subscribe,